All right, so the call is now being recorded. So thank you guys, everyone, for coming. Tonight we're going to talk about the leadership ladder and how you climb the leadership ladder, because there's a lot of incentives or perks that you guys might actually not know about, being, a newer coach or maybe even a seasoned coach that hasn't looked into this. Because I honestly obviously did research on this type of stuff before I came on to this call tonight, but I found out a lot of really cool things that I actually didn't know about the leadership ladder. So I'm really excited to share this stuff with you guys, because I think that this might change your perspective on the business outlook a little bit. So first and foremost, obviously it's your goal. It's really important to rank up. So I just want to really quickly talk about the certain ranks. First of all, you want to be a coach. You want to be an active coach, meaning you want to get Shakeology shipped to your house every month or be on a home direct order that's 90 PV. You want to be an active coach. The next thing is you want to be an emerald coach. In order to be an emerald coach, you have two coaches, one in your right leg, one in your left leg. Once you're an emerald coach, you want to be a diamond coach, which means you have 4 coaches in your left, 4 coaches in your right, and 1 emerald in each leg. After that, you just start rank advancing as you start producing diamonds, who are your personally sponsored coaches. So you want to go 1 star, you have 1 diamond in 1 leg. You want to go 2 star, you have a diamond in the other leg, and vice versa. So once you become an emerald coach, you start getting team cycle bonuses. They start at $14. This is awesome because you also get free customers, and you'll just wake up to their orders of like $300. So you want to get to an active emerald coach as soon as possible. The next thing is, you can be a Ruby coach, but typically speaking, people surpass that and go straight to diamond. Once you get to a diamond coach, you obviously get the same free customers, but you also get $18 team cycle bonuses. So your team cycle bonuses go up. So that's really cool. But the real money and the really cool thing here is that once you get to a 2-star diamond coach, you start qualifying for really cool incentives. So first of all, I just want to show you. First of all, we'll start talking about the leadership ladder and what that is. If you log into your back office, it's going to look like this. I've never clicked on this tab, so we're going to find out what this says together. So this is the leadership ladder right here, and it tells you right here what your last month rung or rank is and what you want to advance to. If you're advancing to these benchmarks, that means you're moving your business forward. So this will tell you last month, this month, and your next run benchmark. This commission BP, I didn't know what this stood for, so I did a bunch of research, and this is just how much money you should be making each month in order to hit to the next rung or rank. Success Club, this is you're qualifying for Success Club. You have to be hitting Success Club 5 at least to be hitting team builder, team leader, whatever it is you're going for. This tells you your highest paid rank. This tells you how many personally sponsored coaches you have who hit Success Club. And then this tells you your weak leg volume. So I think no, that's not there's somewhere where we can go. Here it is. Yeah. So when you click on that link under there, it brings you to this page, and this tells you what you need to reach to start hitting these benchmarks. So again, the commissions this is how much money you're making a month. So 100 a month, 250, 1,000, 2,500, 8,500. You have to be hitting Success Club 5. For the business starter, you just have to be a coach. So if you're a coach hitting Success Club 5, making $100 a month, congratulations, you're a business starter. If you're an emerald, you're hitting Success Club 5, you're making $250 a month. You have a personally sponsored coach who hits 2 personally sponsored coaches who hit Success Club, and you have 200 volume on your weak leg. You're a team builder. So anyways, this goes on and up, so on and so forth. So this will just tell you the tips of how to read it, but basically we just talked about that. So this is really cool. When you have time, log on there and see what your last month was, see what this month is, and start setting goals. Like if you're, a business starter, say, you know what, I want to be a team builder because I know that I'm going to be moving my business forward. So therefore I need to hit Emerald as soon as possible. I need to hit Success Club or whatever it is out of these benchmarks that you need to be hitting, go ahead and set that to be your goal, because eventually the way that Beachbody is going to be moving is they're going to be recognizing people based on these benchmarks. So yes, they're still going to recognize that you're a diamond, you're an emerald, you're a 1-star, you're a 15-star, whatever it is, they're going to still recognize that, but they're going to start recognizing these, that you're a team leader, you're an organization leader. So start getting familiar with those benchmarks and really start trying to hit them. So that is the leadership ladder. So that's just on your homepage. You can just click leadership ladder. If you want to find out your team volume, you can click right here and it'll tell you left, right leg, and your overall team volume. So that's really cool that, we have that there for us. All of these question marks will explain, what it is that you need to hit. The next thing that I really wanted to talk about, because this just totally blows my mind. I have notes down here, so I'm going to be reading from my notes. But the very first thing is that, okay, they do, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Beachbody does quarterly bonuses. You probably don't know that because you're not, a Star Diamond. But the way that the Star Diamond quarterly bonuses work is that the company itself sets aside 2% of the total volume. So all of the volume that the company is making, they set aside 2%. And every quarter or every 3 months, they just dish out a bonus check if you're hitting a certain rank at that time. So the pool is funded with 0.5% of the total company volume. This is a $1 billion company, and there are not that many coaches who are ranked up. So you have all the room to rank up and start hitting these bonuses. So let me just tell you this. In order to start hitting these bonuses, you have to be at least a 2-star diamond. Once you get to 2-star, meaning you have a diamond in your right, a diamond in your left, every 3 months, you're going to get a check for about $900 to $1,000. That's just your quarterly bonus. So, hey, that's really cool because it's just free money, right? Once you rank up to 5-star, every 3 months, you're going to get a bonus that's anywhere from $2,700 to $3,000. So, I mean, that's really legitimately big. That's $1,000 extra a month. So that's really cool. Once you rank up to 10-star diamond, you get a $12,500 bonus every 3 months. That's like $4,000 a month extra on top of whatever it is that you're selling, and on top of whatever it is that your team is making. Beachbody cuts you a check for $4,000 a month, so $12,000 every 3 months. Are you ready for this? When you rank up to 15-star diamond coach, every 3 months, you get a cycle bonus volume of $40,000.70. $40,000. That is what people make in 1 year. $40,000 every 3 months is equivalent to $160,000 a year. Bonus. Like, that doesn't include what your team is doing. That doesn't include whatever it is that you're selling. That is just a bonus that Beachbody generously gives to you. So I feel like that's really cool. Once you start, hitting at least a 2-star, you start dipping into this pot. And the way that Beachbody is growing, this pot is going to continuously get larger. So if you don't have like really big, scary goals to rank up really fast, you should really set them and work really hard to get there. Because, honestly, the only difference between you and me and Lindsay Matway, the amount of time that she put in and how hard she worked. I was reading like her earlier blog post where she basically was talking about staying up late, sometimes till midnight. I know that obviously that's not ideal, but she had a premature baby and was still working. Sometimes you just kind of have to do that. And what she was doing, staying up till midnight, reaching out to people, adding people to her network, finding new ways to meet new people, finding new ways to get herself out there. She was up again at 5 a.m. And if you work like this for a year or two, those people, like, they make $1 million or more a year, and they are very comfortable. So I just feel like it's important for you guys to really get familiar with the different ranks that there are. the leadership ladder, which can be found here in your back office, and also those bonuses. Like, that's huge. This business has the largest potential for earnings that I've ever seen. All it takes is, you know, a little bit of hard work and just putting yourself out there. So I'm going to end this recording.